Hello and welcome back to our Journeyman Series here. We are in group number 2 with Rosenborg, of course, and we are in control of Austria, who are deeply entrenched in World Cup qualifiers, which I think we sit in third. Can we pull it up? Yes, we can. So we sit in third here, 3 points behind Switzerland. So looking at the calendar, we are closing in on the end of the season here, trying to finish in first with Rosenborg. The team seems to be going okay. But in this episode, there are 2 World Cup qualifying games. Now, Austria have asked me to get qualified. This may be a little bit tricky from how we've started off, but I'm going to play the 2 games here today in this episode. That's all we will have time for. We'll play a month of this one, but I just want to play these 2 games of the World Cup just to see if we can push Austria into qualifications. I will be using pretty much the youth players out there to see if they can get the job done. We'll take on Romania and France. So, yeah. Let's get into it. So if we take a look at the calendar, we've got March here and we've got the 2 games, of course. And then we will have April and May. So I don't think there'll be any more World Cup games towards the end of the season. So I think we'll do a season finale in the next one, wrap up, and hopefully we finish first and we can move on looking for group number 3. So for this one, we'll simulate through. There is a cup game there. Don't care 2 shits about that. 2 games, hopefully we can score some points in and then we can head off and get these 2 games against Romania and France. So let's get simulating in the Journeyman. Right, we'll send the first team out here in the cup game, and we come through with a 2-0 victory. Gallo on the goals once again. Right, first team rolls out here against Salzburg. The keeper's got himself injured in the 5th minute. That's unfortunate for him. We had a couple of red cards, so we're a little bit down, and unfortunately, we lose 1-0. Right, it is the final scout report here in Sweden. It hasn't really brought us back too much talent, to be fair. I was hoping for some worldies, but Lucas Fredriksson, 45 to 61, 74 to 94 potential. Only 70 grand evaluation, but we'll sign him into the academy. We'll take a look at him, and if he does come decent, well, we can always bring him in here at Rosenborg. Right, it is our final scout here in Austria. We're looking for goalkeepers, of course. Lucas Stadler, 130 grand. High potential at 6 foot tall is an option. And we've also got Anton Dammer, 190 grand. I think we'll sign this lad in. Hintermeyer's got a lower valuation. I mean, we want some good goalkeepers floating around. We want 1 or 2. We've already brought in 1 very good keeper. Maybe I'll sign 1 more just to be sure. Let's get in Stadler. All right, now we can go and look for more positions. Right, and the final one here for Norway, Leif Mo. Looks like he could be good for Norway in the future. We'll sign him into the academy. There's no harm in that. We don't have to sign him into the first team. We'll leave Oliver out at this stage. Rasmussen at 6 foot could be handy. All right, that'll end this scout report. Right, obviously we need to keep sending these scouts out. So back to Norway for any player for 3 months. We'll see if we can get some more scout reports in there. And we need some wingers here at Austria, so I'm going to go and look for some wingers this time. Hopefully we can get some pacey players back in for our World Cup Academy wingers. And the third one, of course, we need to go out to a random country. Let's go and random generate number 81. 81. Okay. GR Jones 83, go to Australia for a player who curses a lot, drinks a lot, and plays video games. Any player. All right, no worries. Australia, maybe we can strengthen their World Cup Academy. Right, the first team rolls out here against Ailson. We lost the last one where we come back with a 4-0 victory. Gallo in the goals once again. All right, here we go. World Cup qualifiers. It is Romania and Austria going head-to-head here in this one. And, well, we've put Gruber and Lehner into the World Cup squad, and they are going to start today. Gruber up front and Lehner at right back. And, you know, good to see some of more of these youth players just investing their time. I forgot to change the ball once again. For fuck's sake. I need to change that back, absolutely. I keep forgetting. It's 3rd versus 4th, and we're in with a sniff here. If we can beat Romania, we need Switzerland to slip up, and, well, then we've got a game against top of the table France. But, well, if we lose here, it could be curtains for Austria, and the board may decide that we're not good enough to be in control. So we need to play these 2 games, hopefully come out with at least 1 win to stay in contention. So, bugger it. Let's have a look at the teams by pressing pause instead of waiting for all the bloody jizzle to go along. We'll have a look And you can see there, we've got Gruber up front, Lennart right back, Dragovic the captain. Okay, didn't pick that one, but whatever. Wobber at left back, Hintiger. Holhauser filled in at central defensive midfield, and he can play there, and he's looking good. Alaba in the midfield, and Nautovic on the left, Savica at the cam, and Schroff is on the right. So let's get into this game here against Romania. That is their side. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Austria. We need a victory. There's Nautovic. Works his way down the line here and cuts back in nicely. He's going to need to get this pass through. He does. Savica shoots. Oh, good save from Lung. Lung. Well, he's breathing hard there between the sticks. And, well, it's a good save. Savica with a cracking strike, but probably needed to go a bit further to the left. We'll get the corner here, and Holhauser will be the deliverer. Whips it deep into the box. Wobber. Right, played through. Get out there, Linda. Oh, we're putting our faith in him again. Here is Lennart. He's been given the number 2 here for the World Cup. Oh, did well to pass it inside. Here is David Alaba. Off to Savica. Comes across to Nautovic. Brings it forward. Gruber. Lays it off. Schoff. Off to David Alaba. Oh, good save. Plays it off. Savica. Does well. Gets around the Romanian defence. Pushes his way off. Schoff. Back to Alaba. Dragovic has got forward. Nautovic. Dragovic. Savica. Cleared away. Well, it's a corner here for the Romanians. Deep into the box. Here's the header. Oh, Linda. He's made a save. Well done, lad. Here's Clemens Lennart. Works his way forward, the young lad, and then slips it off here for Schoff. And he'll get it back here. It's a great run from Lennart. Works his way forward. Can he get the cross into the box? He tried to find Gruber. And it is out for a corner. Austria.
Put the corner in the middle.
David Alaba.
The approach looked very encouraging.
There's Romania. They are pushing. They are attacking. Oh, Dragovic gets a touch. And that will be a corner here for Romania. They are pushing forward now with intent. Looking for a goal. David Alaba just clears it off. Gruber can't get on the end. Oh, there is Gruber. Who was up front? Savica. Oh, they slipped through like a hot knife in butter, the Romanians. It's up to Lennart. Oh, Linda, good save. And Schoff finds an opening. Pushes his way through the defensive line. Can he cut back? He needs to do something with it. Oh, tried to slip it off, but picked off by the Romanian defence. Works his way through the traffic nicely. David Alaba still on the run. Feeds it out wide. He's got Schroff. Can he find the cross? He can. Wobber! Grooves gets in! 1-0 Austria. And Gruber scores again. What a finish. Well, David Alaba put it out the back. Schroff put it on the back post. And Grooves puts it in the back. Gets it. That is a lovely finish from Grooves. Just tapped it in. Yippee-ki-yay, it's 1-0 Austria on the cusp of half-time. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. We got the lead through Grooves. It's 1-0. Here comes the Romanians. Holhauser did well. And here's Savica. You'll get the counter-attack going here through Nautovic. He holds up the play. Off to Alaba. Savica. Gruber lays it off for Nautovic. He works his way down the line. Here's a cross to the back post again. Oh, what a goal from Schoff. And it's 2-0 Austria. A flying finish from the Austrian winger. Lovely finish. Well, and Nautovic with the perfect cross to the back post. And Schoff. What a goal. 2-0. Gets in.
In this part of the pitch. Slipped his man.
Oh, ripped open through the middle. Bang! Romania back in the game. Well, we just parted the fucking legs and in comes Romania. And says, thank you very much. We'll take a goal here, sir. Ooh, that is some rough defending from the Austrians. I mean, the squad's all right, but I'm just waiting for those big youth units. We need another Daniel Kutin. If you've been around the channel long enough, you'll know who he is. And that is one man that would really help out this Austrian side. And we've had some big Austrians on the channel over the years. Kutin would be the first one. And Pischler, the goalkeeper as well. I can't remember what series that was from, but he was Austrian and did a fairly decent job. It's 2-1. Trying to impose himself on the game. Gruber holds it up nicely and slips it back off here for Alaba. Back off to Groobs, who strikes and just puts it wide.
Could be dangerous.
Oh, Leonard gets the block, but intercepting pass is not the best, but he fights his way back in. Determination and courage. Don't give away a penalty here. Good work, boys. And Neltovic has played it back into trouble, though. Come on, no! Great save, Linda. Get out there, Hintiger. Oh, just clear this shit out. And Neltovic, get down the line. Right, 39 yards out. David Alaba, let's have a red-hot crack, son. Oh, straight into the wall. And Neltovic off to David Alaba. Dragovic. No, that is shit. Why did you even pull the trigger? You're a centre-back, mate. Oh, Wobber. Inside. Sabitzer! 3-1! Oh, that is just brilliant football from Austria. You can't deny them. They're looking to score. And Sabitzer gets on the end of one. He is the shining light of this team. He's scored a lot of goals for us so far in this career mode. Wobber with a good challenge. And Sabitzer finishes it perfectly. 3-1. Well, the Romanians with a free kick here in the 65th minute. Try and chip over the top, but David Alaba is there, and he'll get the ball back here and then slip it back. And Neltovic lays this one off for Schroff, who's got some speed and pace about him, and he works his way down the line. Still going here, Schroff. Needs Gruber to work inside. Here comes the cross. Groobs gets the touch. Tries to... No. What was the call? Offside? Are you serious? Here comes the Romanians. Oh, it's up to Lennart. He's got to do a job here, Lennart. That is brilliant defending. A young kid getting the opportunity here. He's doing a brilliant job. Neltovic picks it off and finds his way forward here, Neltovic. No one really coming at him. Still going in Neltovic. Lays it off. Sabitzer. David Alaba. Lung. Well, 6 minutes to go, and we'll make a couple of changes. The issue with David Alaba in the midfield is he doesn't have the stamina to go there, so he's checking out. Grilic and Schaub check in for Alaba and Neltovic. Sabitzer. Oh, he's played one forward. Yippee-ki-yay. Come on, Groobs. Cuts back inside. Gruber. Oh, still fighting for it. Well done, Groobs. He had the shot, but there's the whistle. Well, that is 3 points. Gruber with a goal, and Austria in with a sniff. 14 shots to 6. We came to play. They came hard, but we managed to weather the storm. And Schroff gets a 9.5 man of the match. Gruber an 8.7, and I thought Leno was outstanding at right back as well. 7.7. All right, we've got another game here in the World Cup qualifiers, and we're taking on the group leaders in France. And we've made some changes because we needed to freshen this team up. Gruber and Leno will start, of course. They are our projects in this World Cup Academy at this stage. Wimmer comes in, and we still sit in third. But the Greeks got a draw there with France, so that pegs them back a point. We need to get another win here. A win over France would be big news for the Austrians. Now, Tomo Hawk 79 has suggested an Austrian player for me, so I did put him into the squad. He will play central defensive midfield today. Let's have a quick look at our squad first before we go through all this bloody jargon. All right, so Schaub on the left, Gruber up front. Lazaro, I'm going to try it on the right. I've brought him in too. Schlager, the central defensive midfield player there, is a 71 overall. Boa comes in at left back. Wimmer is the captain. Hadzic, however you say his name, the goalkeeper. So we've changed up a few, but it's still Alaba, Sabitzer, Gruber, Lena, and Hintiger from the last encounter. Let's get into this game. Who have France put out? Kante, Bakayoko, Koeman, Griezmann, Fekir, Martial. Okay. That is a decent team, and then you assume that Pogba and the likes are on the bench as well. So hold on to your hats, folks. It's France and Austria. Well, it's going to be interesting to see if Groobs and Leonard can run out 2 games back-to-back, because they will be low on stamina as young lads, and instantly it is the French attacking. Oh, pace and unrelenting pressure here from the French. Inside, Griezmann, out wide, Fekir, and Intiger gets the block, and it will be a corner now for France. Oh, we must be happy for a 0-0 draw. Groove has picked up a knock already.
Corner's taken.
There's that. Oh, good work, heaps. Played through. Over the back. Griezmann. Oh, great save. Another corner for France. It looks like Grooves has done himself a mischief. It looks like a hamstring. David Alaba whips it out. Here is Sabitzer. Turns himself around nicely and then brings it forward to Grooves. Come on, Grooves. You've got to run this one off, mate. It's a poor pass. Here's Lazaro. He's got some pace, this young lad. Works his way down the line. Here's the cross back in for Gruber. Oh! Grooves. That's his pass off. David Alaba plays it off for Grooves. Gruber, the young lad, works his way down the line. Oh, just checked. No pace and no strength from the small lad. Oh, played forward. There's the goal. That was a lovely play from France. And Griezmann on the end of a bullet through ball. He finds the back of the net. We held them for almost a half, but superior quality in play finally breaks through, and Griezmann was not going to miss that opportunity to score for his country. Look at this ball through. Absolute cracking through ball. And a lovely one-touch finish there from Griezmann. It is 1-0 to the French. I forgot to change the ball again. Alaba. Gruber. Sabitzer. Flying through. Sabitzer. Oh, Lloris. And that's pretty much one of our first shots of the day. We've failed to break them down. They've been relentless in their pursuit of a goal. They've got one before half-time. It's 1-0 to the French. Oh, Schlager did well. Sabitzer. Back to Schlager. Works his way forward. It's Tomo's boy Schlager. Ah, just gave it away. Well, France with the free kick. We need to get going here in this game if we want any hope of qualifying. There goes Lazaro. I brought him in because he had some decent pace and he's streaming away here, Lazaro. Does well. Works his way forward. Can he get across into the box? He can. Sabitzer can't get on the end of it. Falls off to Schaub, who takes a strike and puts it wide. Oh, good save. Good save. The French are absolutely relentless here. They've even brought Pogba on as well. And they're just going from strength to strength. They bring on Talicio. Mate, we can't even seem to get near the ball at the moment. This is ridiculous. Oh, Clemens Lehner. Lovely defensive work. And here's Lazaro. Cuts through the middle. Off to Gruber. Oh, Grooves, he's struggling with that injury. Right, we'll make some changes. They're bringing on fucking Thomas Lemar. Well, we're not bringing on that kind of quality, but we will make 3 changes. Gruber's dead. He needs to go off. The cult figure for Austria needs a rest, and David Alaba spent as well. Grealish, Schreudsberger, and Bergstaller checking in. Oh, Griezmann, get out. Well, hopefully one day Gruber can turn into a Griezmann because he has been on point today. Celebrates accordingly. A lovely finish. He gets his second of the day. It's a pinpoint pass. And just, wow, brilliant finish. 2-0 to the French. Grealish plays it forward. Bergstaller cuts back. Here's the cross. Sabitzer can't get in. Oh, we have been played off the park here by a much superior outfit, but that's not to say in years to come that we won't be this kind of team ourselves. We just need time to develop this squad. Hopefully the board keeps us in play and we can find some true talent for Austria in the future. Sabitzer, Bergstaller plays this one off. Schreudsberger works his way forward. He's got some pace, this lad. Cuts back. Where's the cross? Here it is to the back post. Lazaro! Well, we get one back in the 87th minute. Lazaro, lovely finish. Good cross, cut back beautifully, back post, and Lazaro beats Lloris. And we get a consolation goal, it's 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but...
Valentino Lazaro. Well done. Oh, Grilic gets the steal. It's an opportunity here. Pizarro is in on goal again. Pushes his way forward. Can he beat Lloris? No! It's a shit strike. He was dead. He was dead and buried. And that was our opportunity. It is gone now. And the French will hold possession and look to take this 2-1 victory. Oh, that's another shit pass. Oh, Grilic gets the pass forward. Have we got another opportunity? Sabitzer plays it forward. Pizarro works his way in. Oh, picked off. Well, some signs of intent there for the future from Austria, but we go down 2-1 to the French. Well, 6 shots to 7, 38% possession is all we had and 19 tackles. That shows a performance where we were absolutely under siege. Unfortunately, Gruber did get a knock quite early and wasn't unable really to perform. But, you know, I'm happy with that performance. Would have been nice to win. Right, Gruber's got a sprained knee. He's out for 3 weeks. And Harold Rasmussen wants out of the academy. Let's go. Einar Mikkelbus wants out of the academy, so they're all asking to be called up. I'm trying to get to the 1st of the next month so we can do it all in one hit. All right, let's have a look. It is the 1st of the month. We've got Leif Mo. He's an 18-year-old, 82 to 94 potential, technically gifted, probably needs a contract. Stadler, goalkeeper, we've just brought in at 6 foot, still 80 to 94. Niels Bernston, 83 to 89. Cam. Einar Roning, 81 to 94. Harold Rasmussen now, he wanted the contract. He's only a 44 overall, so I'm actually going to let him go. Release. Damara is 80 to 94, so we'll keep an eye on those goalkeepers. Nygaard, what have you got? 86 to 94. Asbjørn Lund, 83 to 89. Moritz Binder, 81 to 91. Lucas Fredriksson, 76 to 94. Einar Mikkelbus wants out of the academy at 6'6". He's a 62 overall. We will offer him a contract. Jan Martinson, 64 overall, 91 to 94. Odegaard, 85. Okay, Garcia's looking good as well. Asbjørn Helland is probably dropped off, but we'll hold on to him because he's a 60 overall. Right. Leif Mo, have a contract. And we've also sold Ian Taylor to Wigan for 620. He had no potential. May as well ship him out and leave spots here for academy players that do have potential. Right, so it is the start of a new month. We'll wrap this one up here, but let's just get through the academy, see who's growing. Fraser is up 6 to a 76. Helen, 64, up 4. Berger, 63, gone up 1. Schuster is a 61, gone up 11. I put a bit of training into him. You know, we'll see how we go. He can be our trained keeper, and Berger will let marinate himself. Palacio, 75, gone up 5. Lenners is 67, gone up 6 on his own there. Gunnarsson is an exciting prospect, 60, gone up 4. Taylor is leaving. Mikkelbus, we've just promoted, showing great potential, is 62. Bamba, 62, gone up 8. Meyer is a 60. He's an exciting prospect, so that's handy for the future for Austria. Odegaard there. Sykes, 75, gone up 5. Pichler has potential to be special, of course, 61, gone up 1. Tremblay, 64, gone up 4. Vergara, 57. Alistair Fraser, 56, gone up 7. Brown, 55. Bello, 51. Loon, 56, gone up 4. Mo is at 53. Gunderson, 55, gone up 5. Another Mikkelbus, 67, gone up 5. Garlow is an 80, gone up 3. Martinson, 66, gone up 4. Noel O'Connor's a 78, gone up 3. Williams, 61, gone up 5. Ericsson, 63, gone up 5. Tesserick is a 60, gone up 1, has the potential to be special. Winkler's a 59, he's gone up 1. Berntson, 69, gone up 5. Azinga, showing great potential, 60, gone up 1. Gruber is an exciting prospect, of course. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. Yang, 69, gone up 1. Michael, 64, gone up 4. We've got a big squad. We might need to ship some out if we don't get the first place here. But we're trying, and we will wrap this one up in the next episode. Right, so 2 months of games remain for this Norwegian league, and Rosenborg have a 6-point buffer. So hopefully we can get them over the line and we can go start looking for a job in group number 3. Hopefully you've enjoyed that one. Just wanted to get through those World Cup games. Good to see Gruber get a goal. We will see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.